We're here in Rochester, Michigan, and this is our newly finished roof with porch tie-in. So how much does a Michigan roof cost? And the reason that question is more complex than homeowners realize is that there are so many variables that come into play, and our roof price should be accurate. And to know that price, we would need to know how many layers of roofing there are, the condition of the underlayment, what type of ventilation is needed, which shingle our wonderful client will choose, and more. From around $15,000 to around $25,000 is the average cost for a roof replacement. I'd like to share with you the cost versus value report, which shows national averages. And in fact, MI Remodelers is very competitive with our pricing. Here in the cost versus value report, which you can view at costversusvalue.com, we have the 2025 version. Here it talks about the project descriptions of various home projects. Scrolling down here to asphalt roof replacement, the average roof replacement includes removing existing roofing to the bare wood sheathing and dispose of properly. Install around 30 squares of laminated roof shingles with new underlayment, galvanized drip edge, mill finish aluminum flashing, assuming a 5-square hip roof, custom flashing, 2 average skylights, and a custom cap treatment at the vented ridge. The average squares for a roof are around 20 squares, so we reduce the rate here by 50%. 20 squares is 2,000 square foot of area. A contractor square is 10 by 10 or 100 square feet. So here for roof replacement with asphalt shingles, the Detroit average job is $33,692, which is for 3,000 square feet or 30 squares. The East-North average is around 29,200, and 2024 national average was 31,871. So when we take the 33,692 and we divide it by 1.5, it's 22,461. That's the average job cost for a roof replacement of around 2,000 square feet. Factors that affect the price include the slope of the roof, how many layers of removal there is, how tall the roof is from the ground, what safety precautions are needed, how many penetrations are there, like pipes, skylights, as well as how much flashing, chimneys, and saddle work there is. There's often wood replacement and wood rot, mildew and mold cleanup inside, and insulation venting baffles, as well as attic ventilation to take into consideration. That price usually includes tear off, ground protection, some wood replacement, new underlayment, and a complete roofing system designed to last decades. At the most affordable price point, sometimes roofers don't include tear off or ventilation, wood replacement, permit fees, and much more. If you're watching and wondering what a project like this would cost in your home, here in southeastern Michigan, we built something to help you with that. One of the hardest parts about remodeling is not knowing what your real investment will look like until you're deep into the process. Most homeowners are just guessing. Most online estimates are unrealistic. Most projects involve systems homeowners don't initially see. So we create a full remodel calculator specifically for southeastern Michigan homes. This helps you understand what a refresh versus remodel versus full conversion really costs, how kitchens, roofing, structural, and mechanical systems affect budget, what type of investment makes sense for your homing goals. This is not a quote tool, it's an education tool. It helps you understand scope before you ever talk to a contractor. Use it before starting your project so you can plan with clarity instead of guessing, because this stage is where planning starts turning into reality. Roofers typically cut costs with the material that they choose, and so there's a great deal of difference between one shingle and another. There are so many different brands of asphalt shingles out there. It's important that you know what roof are you getting. CertainTeed makes the best shingle on the market by far, and people choose CertainTeed roofing for the superior weather protection, superior wind warranty, exceptional durability and longevity, strong aesthetic options. There are so many different styles to choose from. There's advanced roofing technology put into the shingles that are made, and sustainable leadership. CertainTeed has been making shingles longer than any other shingle manufacturer out there. Not only do they have a superior product and a superior warranty, but they also have advanced technology. They have perfected the art of making shingles for our region to perform the way Michigan homes need it. Ventilation is essential and often missed by most roofers, and it's not unusual for a roofing company to have a leak within the first year if it's not installed correctly. The next tier up is a properly designed new roofing system, complete with ventilation, underlayment, tear-off, proper ground protection. An existing roof that just gets a new layer doesn't get the roof decking inspection. It doesn't get new underlayment. It often doesn't get new vent. Whereas with a complete roof tear-off, there's the opportunity to replace rotten wood, upgrade the ventilation, inspect the condition of the roof deck, and make improvements. If you're getting quotes for a new roof in 2026 and you're asking for the least expensive quote, you may be receiving quotes for just a shingle recover. That's the process of adding a layer of shingles to a roof that already has shingles on it, rather than doing a complete tear-off. There's a lot of work involved in safely removing all the shingles that are currently on your roof to expose the roof decking. This is when we often find rotten wood, improper venting, and other problems. When some roofers offer a quote for a roof recover, they're just slapping another layer of shingles on top of an already failing roof, likely resting on top of failing wood underlayment, likely covering a space that's not properly flowing air, venting. And this is a terrible idea because when you tear off the roof, you have the opportunity to inspect the roof deck, make improvements to the ventilation, and then install a quality underlayment over the entire roof deck, making it waterproof before shingles are even installed. Finally, when the roof system is installed, it's perfectly flashed, and this is a new, properly installed roof that's designed to last several decades and can be warranted. When you do a recover, you typically have no warranty. For example, an entry-level shingle may come with a 10 or 20-year warranty, maybe even 25 years, and prices between $600 and $700 per square, between $6 and $7 per square foot. These economy or entry-level roofing options typically do not include tear-off, new accessories, wood replacement, permits, proper ventilation, and more. When a roof ages, it's not unusual for water to leak in, and the wood decking underneath the shingles should never get wet. When the roof deck does get wet, rotting can occur. Of course, the moisture buildup from improper ventilation makes wood underneath shingles rot sometimes. It's for this reason that we believe in doing a complete roof tear-off. That way there's the opportunity to inspect your roof deck, to replace any wood that's in question, to upgrade the ventilation. Maybe there's one-by, maybe there's wood sheeting that has to be replaced before a new roof can be correctly installed. Once we install waterproof underlayments over a proper wood deck, we know that the shingle system we install will last the duration of the manufacturer's warranty, which may be 25 or even 50 years or more. A basic roof replacement that doesn't include tear-off may last 5 to 10 years or less. What we have here is a 50-year roof. So this specific project included designer certainty dimensional shingle roof, the Landmark Pro. This particular roof includes all ice and water shield, new black chimney flashing and drip edge, and everything in that package comes with a full 50-year warranty. For $1 to $2 per foot extra, you get so much additional value. We think that this is a great bargain for any homeowner that's going to be in their home for a while. For $1 to $2 per foot extra, you get a product that's guaranteed for decades longer. So for just $1 to $2 additional per square foot, you might receive a tear-off, a luxury shingle option like the Landmark Pro Designer Shingle, a significantly longer warranty, and a more attractive finished product. So less asphalt shingle options and more real slate, metal, and tile. Synthetic roofing, concrete, solar-powered roofing. These are some of the features in our most premium series. I'd like to talk about premium roofing for a moment. This is really the most exciting type of roofing that we offer. With premium roofing from MI Remodelers, you can do a real wood cedar shake roof, metal roofing, which is very popular these days, slate, synthetic slate, and many more. We also offer solar options for new roof replacement, as well as concrete. These premium roofing packages come with even greater warranty, some up to 70 or 100 years, and are designed to be the last roof your home will ever need. Designer roofs like cedar shake and metal have endless options for the style of roofing and have a much more attractive appearance.
Historical homes certainly have more intricate and complicated roofing systems. Sometimes they'll incorporate a built-in gutter system, and often they're made of wood or slate instead of just shingle.
Properly performing gutter systems are essential to a healthy, long-lasting roof. And many roofing estimators overlook improper gutters, back-pitched, loose, non-functioning gutters, and often forget to clean those gutters. So a quote should include new gutters, gutter protection, and other gutter products so that your roof job will be complete. Improperly sloped gutters can cause water to back up behind the drip edge and affect the new roof. And in fact, a lot of bad gutters cause ice damming issues that can make a brand new roof leak. You'd be better off having no gutters on your home than having gutters on your home that aren't performing properly. For homeowners who love quality, if you'll be in this home for a while, and if your roof is visible from far away, a designer roof might be a great choice, where a significant, larger increase initially can result in a much longer lasting premium roof.